I'm Paulo Viana. I'm a dentist here in London, Ontario. I have two practices, one in London and one in a small town just outside London called Kamoka. I first started with RevvUp about 6 months ago, basically because I've tried every type of marketing out there. There's not much I haven't tried, and some stuff was okay, but when it came to the internet side of things, which I think is obviously where everybody should be if you have a business, not a lot worked well for me. Spent a lot of money in a lot of different areas, got a lot of promises, and I promised a lot and got very little results. Definitely the amount of leads has increased dramatically, tripled, sometimes 4 times as much. Our amount of new patients is astronomical. In a London-based office, we went from averaging about 18 new patients a month, and this month we're probably on pace to have about 60 new patients. We have a lot of dentists here in London, and I've heard stats of the average dentist only getting about 7 to 8 new patients a month in London, and so 60 is a tremendous growth amount, and we're really happy with that. I've spent up to $10,000 a month on marketing using different methods, mainly door-to-door flyers, and just like I said, that maybe resulted in some months, I'm almost embarrassed to say, maybe another 15 to 20 new patients. So in investing maybe a third or less of that, I've gotten way better results. Very turn the key. I just said yes to John and everything was taken care of for me, and the instantaneous results. It was like, I told John I really want to ramp it up, I want to get better results, and he said okay. He met with me a week later and he magically did it. He said I will get you results starting in a few days, and boom, the phone started ringing. And a lot of other guys, they promised me things and said it would take a long time, it would take months, and it would take days, and I don't know how he did it, but the results just came. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it is. I should utilize it more, I'll admit, but it is a great benefit, because if the leads are there but it's not reflecting the appointment schedule, which hasn't really happened so far, but if we ever have any questions about it, we can always fall back to that and help with staff training and staff education, and maybe see where maybe they could, phrase things differently so we can actually turn those leads into appointments. RevvUp has given us some great results. I would highly recommend them for any business, especially the dental industry. What they did for me is I did a lot of my own marketing. I designed all of my own flyers. My wife would go out in a car and, God bless her, carry these huge boxes into the post office. It was a lot of work on our part. Even when I did any other kind of marketing, I remember, sitting there and having to go back and forth with different proposals and all that kind of stuff. And I think the biggest benefit they gave us, not only the increased revenue and the increased leads and patients, which that's great, is just it was very hands-off, very little work for me. I'm very busy, got 2 kids, 2 practices. The more free time I can have, the better. I can never have enough. And they basically made this really easy and with great results.